How did someone create this? That was a horse giraffe. I like it. What is that? Hello everybody, my name is Brandon. Welcome back to the channel. We have done now 3 One Piece videos in a row, only because you guys requested the hell out of this. Oh my god. The top comment on my last One Piece video was petition to react to the breathtaking world of One Piece. So that's what we're gonna do. It had 700 likes. It had more likes than my comment. Okay, guys, don't like my comments then. Don't like my comments then. Repay me for that. You know, join the Patreon, guys, and the Discord. Discord link will be down below. Join up. We discuss all things. If you ever want to know when I'm uploading a video, it notifies you there. And the Patreon, my god, we're watching a lot of good shows, so you might as well join there too. All season 1's free. And let me clarify this, because I got a lot of comments about One Piece being technically all one season. For shows like that, I count like the first major arc as a season. So Black Clover, for example, the first major arc supposedly ends at like episode 43, 53, somewhere around there. So that's where the cutoff is, okay? We're not doing all of One Piece free unless you guys vote for it after Hunter x Hunter, because Hunter x Hunter completely free on the Patreon. From my extensive research into this, is this like a passing of the torch? There's every single video is a react. So many people have reacted to this. We're the best one. It's okay, guys. You know, they'll all understand. I have been interested about One Piece's, you know, world building, and because thinking about it, they're pirates, right? A lot of the world is likely an ocean, so we're gonna be sailing a lot. But we also went to, at least from the openings, like 4 to 5 different distinct cities. From my perspective. But let's just get into this. This is only about 7.5 minutes long, so let's go. There's City 1. Oh, fuck the Marines, bro. I'm the #1 Marine hater. The scale on that was crazy. Oh wow. Old Roger. Oh. Okay, I didn't... Sorry to pause. We're not going to pause again. But okay, that makes more sense. Because we did see him, like, locked up, but I wasn't 100% sold on him being dead, but they clearly saw the execution of him. Okay. Okay. How did the Marines catch him? One Piece. Holy shit. One Piece. Wow. Oh, we gambling. Was that the bone guy? We're not gonna talk about that? Wow. Are those... We'll pause on the second playthrough. We're gonna watch it twice. I thought I saw the Candyland looking place. Dude, I could already tell the world building's insane. Look at that! Okay, I just commit suicide? Oh, so it's all uncharted land? Dude, what are these places? This is fucking insane! Okay, that was... What do you... There ain't no flowers. What the fuck? What are we talking about? Flower Hill. I want to see a map. That's a big chicken. Oh. Dude, this is getting me hyped, bro. I don't even know when we're watching, but pirate graveyard. Ice and fire. Oh, there it is. The Candyland. The Flying Dutchman from SpongeBob? Dude, the scale is crazy. Justice prevails. Dude, this is gonna make me go back through this. There's so many cool shots. You're telling me. I just said at the beginning of this video that I thought I saw like 4 to 5 distinct islands, and so far in this video, we've seen about 472. Like we're only 3 minutes in. How did someone create this? Okay, I'm sorry to pause so much. That was a horse giraffe. I like it. What is that? You know I don't pause much, but my god. How big is this world? Oh, that was Zoro. We saw him. Luffy. Bird. What'd that say? What'd that say? What'd that say? What'd that say? Something species? A plethora of species. Okay. That's a nice word. Holy. I mean, we already saw the big fish from the openings. There was a lot of them. Dude, how does one person make this? It's really mind-blowing to me. I genuinely don't understand. Did we just... This is amazing. And these are like all shots just from the anime, right? Dude. That was I love how much food is an incorporation into the making of the environments. There's been a lot of that. Beyond. There's volcanoes on floating islands. Okay, was our boat just... Is this water, or are we floating literally on the clouds? You know, nothing's out of the option, right? Like there's no boundaries to how far we can go. Look at that. Wow. The scale of this is insane to... This is what I'm more interested in, bro. I love underwater. Everything underwater. Oh my god. For the mermaid baddies too. That's what I'm on the lookout for. Industry, castles. Bro, it looks like 700 different stories meshed into one. Was that Ace? That looked like Ace. That's Ace. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, bro. Thought I saw Reiner for a second. I don't know if we've ever seen her before. How do we survive that one? Dude, this... Is that big bull guy? Blackbeard. That's like the OG pirate. Dude, I'm so into this. That caught me so off guard. The Wheel of Time. That's my favorite book series of all time. It's blocked right now, but you can kind of see my bookshelf. I got the big Wheel of Time set over there. That just caught me so off guard. Wow. I love the Wheel of Time. Okay. Obviously, you know, the Wheel of Time's just like a common saying, but I love that it was cogs too, right? Okay. World government. I love that tree. We saw that tree. Dude. There's no way this... Who is this? What's the manga's author's name? He's a genius. Land of the Gods. Okay. You're going quick. Okay. World government. 170 allied nations, 50 representatives. And this is completely separate from the entire pirate atmosphere, right? The entire pirate spectrum and entire navy fleets and shit. Like this is like a completely different realm. Obviously, I'm assuming a gigantic event, but for now, Dude, why am I getting the impression this story's gonna live forever? The One Piece awaits. That just put it into perspective that it's even bigger than the One Piece. No! Dude, I am blown away by this. There's so many parts I want to just look at, pause and look at. So now we'll go through it. We're not gonna, you know, there's not much to like dive into, but I just want to like look at things and point out things and discuss, right? Like I mentioned, the scale is tremendous, right? You go from like these regular sized towns to just like astronomical planet-looking sized places that really put scale into things. Every different atmosphere. I love that one. This one reminded me of the tree from AOT. Obviously, this is older than AOT, so, you know, it's not like... I'm not saying that, but it just... I saw this and I was like, oh god, a single tree standing out alone. You know, that's just... But this, look at that. Look how fucking huge that was. Obviously, you guys have probably already seen this if you're requesting it, but those are tree roots. Those are tree roots. It's insane. And it's 24 years before the current day. So, execution of Gold Roger, the king of the pirates. So, he died, like, I'm guessing Luffy's young, right? Like a teenager, or like, yeah, I'm assuming he's a kid. So, he died before Luffy was even born. 24 years before, unless Luffy's older than 25. Why? I feel like we would have been smart to not call ourselves pirates and just call ourselves like treasure hunters, right? It wouldn't have as much of a negative meaning to it, right? Connotation. I mean, I'm ready. just makes the world seem so huge. Like so many different cultures and like just in this little like this little slideshow of like 3 different scenes. There's like just so much to look at. I wasn't saying that. See, there is that what the Brooke. There they have his name right there. Wow. Wait. He's got a whole fucking concert. I didn't realize that. And then we're just gonna gloss over the fact that Santa Claus is real? I mean, am I surprised? No. This is insane to me. I thought this was the Candyland Island, but it just looks like those are just... I wonder if this is like not to scale, and this is kind of like a map a bit, right? Like, that's the Candyland Island, and that's the Asian-looking inspired island, so this could be that. I don't know. You guys know what I mean by that? Like, it's like a map, and it's not to scale. Like, those islands aren't actually that close together, and those islands don't actually look like that, but... I don't know. Crazy. Crazy. Food vaulted. How did someone come up with this? I genuinely would like to know. What drugs did he have to consume? And the scale of that, I love that. I love this entire part. This just like, look how big those logs are already, those trees, and look how big, like, we built that. Humans built that. Granted, it might have been the giants or something. I wouldn't be surprised if there's giants. This guy, I'm not really gonna question his life decisions, but it looks like doesn't have a parachute, so could be dead. How big is the planet? That's what I want to know. And do we go cross planet? I'm assuming it's just one, but it's this is fucking insane. Someone was like, you know what? We have these ginormous trees. Let's build a theme park. That is so scary. Imagine being on this Ferris wheel. That is the coolest one. Dude, we're 2 minutes in. I just want to look. It's just like, did they carve snake heads out? Oh, is this that one girl's place with the snake earrings? Luffy's mom? That one? Dude, this is... I love this shit. I'm still Flower Hill. There ain't no flowers. No flowers. Chicken. This confirms that there were ginormous, gargantuan, larger than volcano dinosaurs. Dangerous. I don't know how to comprehend this is size. I'm slightly terrified because these are clouds, and this looks like a man-eating plant starfish. I don't know how to comprehend that one. I like the pirate graveyard. Interesting. Also, I'm really interested in this place. This ice and fire place looks sick as hell. Or we're gonna sail right through that, aren't we? And show up here. It looks like a boss fight. The Candyland place. That place is really memorable. It stuck with me. Flying Dutchman throws me off. That almost looks like a mustache. Or like the Nightmare Before Christmas hills. You know what I'm talking about? I'm sure you do. Yeah. But like the scale of that. See, we have these regular things, and then look at how big this ship is. How? So the Navy is technically the good guys, right? I should be talking shit about the pirates and not the Navy. Yeah. Yep. Man, wait, what? I like that one. That's interesting. They're like, you know what? We got to be better than everyone. We're gonna put ours on top of the one tree on the the one big tree on the island. That one's pretty boring. See, eggs. We have an egg island. We have a love island. That's where the show's based on. Gives them all their own sense of character. Here we have the fucking Apple Island. That's still my favorite part, though. I really like the giraffe horse. Prickly pears. Was that a fish lip island? What was that one? Oh, it's a boat restaurant. I like that. Why aren't we creative like this in the real world? We should be. Look at that. This one is important. It's got to be. I've seen this whale tree a lot. So it's definitely a main part of the show. Confirmed by me. I'm sure we go to a lot of these places and spend a lot of time here. And I love like the slight, like there's a lot of creatures that are like real, but then just like slightly modified, right? To make them kind of fantastical, if that makes any sense. Like that thing. I don't know what it was, but I like it. I like the horse giraffe. I love the sea creatures. Was that a manatee? A blue whale? It's like a mixture of real creatures and fantasy ones. Like all those. I love oceans, dude. It's probably fitting to watch this show because we're pirates. I didn't see that the first time. Was he just creating ice and riding his bike over the ocean? Okay. We crashed on the Mushroom Island. I remember us in the opening on this beach. I think. Yeah, because remember there was a big yellow dino. I remember this one. So we crash land there and fucking giant dino. Big carrot. That was little us too, right? Us and Ace and then the other kid. Yeah, okay. Crazy that this is like a compilation just from scenes from the anime of all just world shots. I was not expecting this. Jack and Jill climb up the hill. Like, look at that, dude. What? I'm just at a loss for words at this point. We have underwater cities. Mermaid Cafe. We have Transport Turtle with a fucking hat on, a helmet. Did he have a whistle on? It looked like he had like a whistle. And then we go to like kind of industry. This world's too big, dude. Holy shit. Bunny girl. We like bunny girls. Like I said, I don't think we've ever seen that character before. I don't remember if we have. Once again, the scale's insane. You almost wonder how half these creatures exist and survive. Like, what do they eat? I didn't see that the first time. That moves? That skull-faced island? Huh? Is that the bones moving? What is going on, bro? This looks like the most exciting world, but also the most dangerous. Because the creatures we've seen. Another will be born in a distant sea. I love that. I love just a big knight armor statue. The giant bell, the cube. See, that almost looked like robotic. Whoa. What is this part? Robot City? I am 170 different nations, one throne. Who's the king? An untold story. See, this almost makes me think, this last section where it's like it almost makes me think this whole gigantic event, but for now it remains an untold story. It feels like the One Piece pirate side of the whole world is just like one part, and it's not even like, in the grand scheme of things, it might be relatively small. I don't know. That's just the way this video is making me feel. Like, is there gonna be a telling of One Piece and then we're just gonna go to a different huge ginormous story in this same world? I could see that already just from this like fan-made video. That's like that concept of you guys know It, the clown? I'm pretty sure like the whole world of that is based on like a turtle that floats and carries the entire universe on its back or something. Something like that. That's what that reminds me of. Birthplace of war. Whoever made this is a genius, dude. Shout out to literally Straw Hat V. That was crazy. I've read a lot of big, grand scale worlds. Wheel of Time, one of them. Stormlight so far has been ginormous. But this just seemed like insane to me. Obviously, One Piece is a lot of volumes. I read the entirety of Wheel of Time, 15 books with the prequel, and you go to a lot of places. You touch on a lot of different worlds and factions and cultures. But just from this video, it felt like it was like 10 times the scale, if not more. We saw legitimately like 100+ different locations that I don't even know how to comprehend how they fit all this into a story. It is 1,000+ episodes, so I see now, but my God. This did do the job. I'm vastly interested to see how we sort of weave our way through these locations and these cultures and these places, because a lot of them were so interesting and uniquely designed. I'm sold. I'm sold on One Piece. If I wasn't, I was just afraid. Okay, I'm afraid. It's a lot. It's a lot. I have one question for you guys. I looked it up because I had heard rumors of One Piece being like remade anime, and that has been a complaint I've seen about current One Piece. Is there's a lot of filler episodes, right? There's a lot of like there's like a popular thing that you guys recommended is like the One Piece but without all the fluff. I forget what it's called, but that's been like the one complaint about One Piece anime, is that it has a lot of filler. It has a lot of fluff that you don't necessarily need to get the story. But I also saw the remake version, or like a new anime called The One Piece. And the director is it's being produced by Wit, who made the first 3 AOT seasons, which I prefer the first 3 AOT season animation style over the last one. So my question is, when we eventually get to One Piece, which more than likely probably after Hunter x Hunter, do we watch it or do we wait for the One Piece that has no current release date and may, I don't know, I don't know, it just doesn't have a current date, production date, like it's in production but it's slow, it says. So that's my question to end this video. Thank you guys for requesting this. Thank you for all the love on those videos. This is fantastic. It has sold me. That's my question. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for requesting this. We will likely do the outros eventually. I don't have any schedule for it right now, but we will get to the outros, right? We need to get some more openings. We need to get some more auto. We need to get some more 9 Lana. We need to get to some more, I keep saying 9 Lana, it's Q Lana. We need to get to some more Eve. There's a lot that we need to get to. Okay, we had a One Piece arc, and we're not done yet because there's a lot more One Piece to check out, including the entire 1,100 fucking million episode show.